Told my grown, straight free to make to the top of my lungs. Free my.
We welcome you to Noche NBA here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys, tonight a celebration of the Latin culture. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. Looking at the last game for the New York Knicks, it was a loss to the Trailblazers in Portland. Here's Lin, driving to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, you have to admire the aggressiveness of Lin, constantly looking to draw the foul on his shot. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
The first ever pick out of the G League Ignite, Jalen Green created his own pathway to the NBA, selected 2nd overall in 2021.
Now here's Lin. Here's Randall. The basket good off the assist from Lin.
And really, Lin has a terrific feel for this offense. Just seems to know whenever one of his guys is open.
And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Down low. Here's Wood. Lays it up and banks it in.
Watch how Wood uses his body, pushing past the contact to get to that easy finish.
Stolen by Jeremy Lin. Here we go, one-on-one. There's Hero with the 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Then Gasol with the dunk.
As he gets more comfortable in unlocking his potential, we'll see Green get more comfortable in moving the ball.
Now, Hero. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. That's a 2 from Randall. Off the left rim and out.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
Yeah, you just hope it's nothing serious and that he's able to get back on the court as soon as possible.
Making us move tonight, that is your Knicks sitting answer.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. There's Hero with the three. And the Knicks miss again. On offense, here are the Rockets. They trail by 1. At the elbow, it's Gasol. Here's Green. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. The Knicks making a switch here. It's stolen by Brown. Pass to Lynn. Outside, Hero. Randall right side. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
And it's denied. And they get it back. Here's Green. Driving in. That's in. Coming off an assist from Dunn.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
And the length of Dunn really annoys the opposition. So good at sticking his hands in passing lanes and coming away with steals.
A minute 20 left in the first quarter of the game. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Now here's Gasol. And finished off by Gasol.
Yeah, and it doesn't take a whole lot of effort for Gasol to dunk it home. At 7 feet tall, he uses his height to power home those jams.
Hero from long range. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the call. New York with the foul. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Houston.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Brunson with a clean look. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking. Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
Knicks trailed by 5. .30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To halt the run. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. Substitution on the court. Now Brunson from deep. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And that one, good. Brunson's got 5 now.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Pass to Şengün. And now the Knicks on the break. The finish. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love
yes, he can! Yes, he can!
At the buzzer, that's why he's that dude.
Yeah.
16. On your feet,
Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And when you consider how the Knicks are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Season after season, it seems like Tobias Harris only proves himself more invaluable.
He's one of those glue guys. Stick him into almost any lineup, and he can contribute points, rebounds, assists, whatever you need, and that's what makes him a precious commodity.
Here's Christopher. Outside for Murray. Kept alive by Houston. Second chance shot. Here's Şengün. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Back to Hero. From the arc. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
To the left side wing. Murray outside. Takes it inside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
And that one is good. Hayes has got the lead up to 5 now for the Knicks.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Randall with the bucket.
Working on being more consistent with this shot, Randall certainly helping his confidence moving forward.
Pass to Dunn. Outside, Kobe. They set the pick. Smith trying to break loose. And it's Bryant missing. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
Back to Green. Fires from deep. He can't get that one. So New York will take it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Randall outside. Knocks it loose. Shot clock at 6. A 15-footer. That's no good, and he's 3 for 5. Rockets trailed by 4. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. One thing you hear about officiating is you're able to get away with much more in the paint, Richard, than you are on the perimeter. So what's the solution? Call it closer in the paint and looser on the outside? Where should we go?
I think you just need to let them play everywhere, to tell you the truth. Because I like it when games become a little bit more physical. Because you get to see who's in the best condition. You get to see who are the stronger players. And then, up top, you got to be smart. Because the smart will take from the strong.
Inside, Smith. And the dunk by Smith.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Top of the key, Hero. .110 left in the first half. Hits it from 3-point range. Heroes got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Bryant with it. Picked up by Hero. Crafty move. Tries again. And it's blocked by Brown. New York leading by 4. Pass to Hero. The Shot's good. Brown making the play. Heroes got 12.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Randall down low. Gasol with the rebound. Rockets trailed by 5.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Substitution for the Knicks. Jackson Hayes. Tobias Harris.
9 seconds left in the first half of the game. Outside, Hero. Three-pointer. No good that time. And so it's New York with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be back with you shortly. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Back to Lynn. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Lynn's got the first field goal of the second half for the Knicks.
And Lynn is just fearless, always looking to get as close to the bucket as he can.
Chance here to get a quick injury report. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Christian Wood. David?
Hey, guys, the head athletic trainer for the Knicks gave us some information. He's getting looked at now for what the team is saying is a collapsed lung. Obviously something that is very serious and something they don't take lightly. This is never the way you want to lead off, but they have no choice. They still have to play the games. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
New York moving it around. And Hayes throws it down.
And he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Rockets trailed by 5. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jeremy Lin. That'll be his second foul of the game. Houston making a switch.
Substitution on the court.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Smith with a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc. Smith's got 8.
Their execution after halftime has been excellent, making their first 4.
Outside Williams. Pass to Brown. Brunson scanning the floor. Just 4 to shoot. Lynn. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Lynn's got his second basket of the game.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Now that James Harden has left Houston, can we appreciate the 8 years he just had with the Rockets? He was an all-star every season in Clutch City.
Pass to Gasol. Gets the bucket and the foul. Julius Randle picks one up.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
And New York making a change here. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Here's Harris. Count the basket and the foul. Chris Dunn picks one up. And you mentioned it, looking at the accomplishments for Harden in Houston, I mean, absolutely incredible.
Yeah, look, 8 seasons, and let's go down the list. 6 first-team All-NBA selections, an MVP, 3 scoring titles. Harden carried that franchise at times. Nearly got Houston to the finals, just ran into some tough luck. Well, yeah, and also the Warriors. They are tough luck.
They are. He also had the right coach, didn't he? The right coach at the right time for the right player. New York takes timeout. The Knicks with the lead. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Here's Smith. He's got 8. Done outside. Green in the post. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Green's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
Nice poise inside from Green, showing how comfortable he is amongst the trees.
There's a minute 34 left in the third. 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Williams can't hit.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And Gasol is a guy who can do a multitude of things well. I mean, he scores it, rebounds it, passes it, just an all-around talent.
Brown, good. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
To the inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
There's the drive. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Chris Dunn picks one up.
And Lynn has really carved out a nice role for himself in our league. An effective two-way player who can score, rebound, pass, and defend.
Rockets trail. Outside Gasol. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. 17 points for Pau Gasol.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Dunn. Here's Gasol. It's tipped. And a fast break now for New York. Lynn with the ball. And it's blocked by Gordon.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon with that vertical and Lynn. Please try someone else.
There's 10 seconds left to play here in the third. A nice shot by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his first basket of the night. Here's Smith. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Done with it. It's blocked. Harris outside. And here's Randall. To the paint. Here's Hero. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Knicks lead by 4. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Knicks. Got a hand on it. Right side Gasol. And Gasol slams it in.
And with Gasol, he feels comfortable shooting from any area of the court. If you give him space, he'll torch you.
Hero on the wing. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Not enough defense there. A
allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
And some nice passing there by Houston. Knicks with the rebound.
That's just a bucket that you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Murray looking around. A second chance effort. Left side Gasol. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Smith. No good on that one. The Knicks go the other way with it. And it's Harris off the drive. Pass to Hartenstein. To the inside. Here's Hero. And no good. Murray with the defensive effort. Rockets trailed by 4. Here's Bryant. Here's Smith. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And finished off by Gasol.
And Gasol is someone you turn to in these situations. Need a big basket, he's ready to go.
Second personal foul. Second team.
First free throw is good.
Julius Randle at the line, 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Here's Green.
Oh, goodness, man. Love the confidence from Green, showing he's got poise, taking and making big shots.
Over to the wing. Pass to Hayes. And here is Hero. Covered by Green. Back to Hayes. And then jammed down as he goes right over Paul Gasol.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
Over in the corner, Gasol. Got a piece of it. Hero with it. Lets it go with the 3. The shot will not fall. And so Gasol will bring it up for Houston. And Green gets it to go. Green's got 4 this quarter.
There are guys that will take that shot, and there are guys that will make that shot. Green is one of those guys that will make that one.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for it.
Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
Back to Hero. Takes the 3. Frames it from downtown.
And, you know, some guys shrink as the game tightens. Hero calls for the ball. Clutch.
The drive by Green. Here's Smith. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Both free throws good from Smith.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead now to a 1-possession game.
Kicks it out to Hero. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct. Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Second personal foul. 13.
And stolen by Dunn.
and thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball.
Smith for three. And so it's the Knicks with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially.
Try to without a bag, I'll get offended, Talking bad, but act like fans have been my mentions. Okay, let's get it, And he start dissing. Getting to the chicken, my runners all need a ribbon. You know I gotta get it, I'm really different, yeah. Okay, let's get it, Look how we winning, Oh, you wear your feelings like you mad, well, I'm with it. I'm on my suit and tie, and that mean I'm about my business, Pull up, make a racket with all these diamonds in my tennis. Okay, let's get it, I ain't got no time for janky business critics, BOA with runners never knock me off my pivot, We can't spend no time after he reaches spinning limit. Tripping penny pitch.
If the call about some paper, then I pick up on the first ring. Talk about a bag, no, I'm on the first team. I bust a check, Bentley on my neck. I can't around with no not commanding no respect. Real G, I got some code about me. I hang with that I shouldn't, cause they the ones that showed me love before I started. With these wins, I'm John Wooden. Built myself a cushion, cause I'm tired of all these lames with this capping and this woofing about my business. Student tide dripping. Jordan type of alpha, but you always need a Pippin. My brother fit description, and my cousins do too.
I just like the sound of it.
Y'all do not know me, I shoot like I'm Kobe. That boy really tough on his dolly though. I keep it in no OVO. I ain't with nothing, just have my portfolio. Really come from a block where they with it ain't no goalie, bro. Tell you about what you claiming and show me though. You gon' turn toe to toe. Trench kid, gotta run it up. If you thinking I'ma lose, then you will never. Power Jim and them is ooh, belly buttercup. Youngins on my city, keep it smooth just to sum it up. No security, you see me, but that doing it, that's why VVS is jumping wild, it's like a mosh pit. Really not, but I'm moving like I'm hot. Legal money coming in, I started off. Through everything I did is really no flogging. All my been going up, no dodging. And I'ma keep on coming with the heat, I'm hogging. Trench cake, glitter on a piece, stop sobbing. Pain, it defeats my noggin. If that ain't really your beef, stop siding. Say you try to run in these streets, stop hiding. Run it up, run it up, run it up. Real coach, they be on that funny stuff. Rigid money.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the DA, celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Houston Rockets here at home, and an interconference matchup should be a good one. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season. In the 2 meetings last year, they came away with wins, never losing. Isaac a screen. Here's Fultz. Tries again. Back to Brown. Orlando moving the ball down. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And on the floor tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Now, here's Green. Smith wide open. He fires. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
Good read from Green there. Getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
And here's Fultz. Pass to Bridges. Over in the corner, Banchero. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. It's tipped. Outside Bryant. Smith trying to break loose. It's tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Orlando on D. It's a three-point game. Poke loose. Here's Green. Here's Gasol. And finished off by Gasol.
And really, Gasol just never stops attacking the boards. Just utterly relentless at pounding the glass.
Now, here's Banchero. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds. Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Pass to Isaac. Back to Fultz. Lays it up and banks it in.
You know, he doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but Isaac is a willing passer, and I think he's going to continue to grow in that area.
Now, here's Green. Lets it go. The dive for the ball. That one wide left.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability. During the last decade, the 2010s, Houston had loads of success. The fourth most wins in the league during that time. Unfortunately, they never got to the final.
And Gasol with the dunk.
Always nice to see Bryant find the open man. He gets so much attention on himself. That helps create opportunities for other guys.
Pass to Banchero. Now here's Brown. Rejected by Gasol. There's 49 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Back to Green. And no good that time. So Orlando will take it the other way.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here he goes. And finished off by Banchero. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Pass to Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
And for a near 7-footer, Isaac is remarkably agile. I mean, he's gazelle-like with his agility. Solid at knifing inside and does a good job driving to the goal.
Paolo Banchero getting it done for Orlando. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. Smith outside. Back to Jones. Lets it go with the three. And they get it back. Here's Scalabrine. Nailed from three-point land. Scalabrine's got the lead up to 6 now for the Magic. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Murray, no good. One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game, and Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
Smith, left side. There's a good screen. Shot clock at 6. And Smith gets double teamed. From deep. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Christopher lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Smith with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Back to Jones. Smith outside. Ball stolen. Up the floor. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Taking what the defense gives them, guys. I mean, the mid-range shot is available, and they're knocking it down from there. I love it.
Smith fires from way outside. And he starts out with a miss in this one. To the middle. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Gordon is one of those guys who loves physical contact. He's really skilled at finishing over difficult defense.
Jones with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Smith on the wing. From downtown, the Magic again can't hit. It's trailed by 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Murray left side. Pass to Christopher. Outside Gordon. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Gasol with the rebound.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
From 17 feet out, Orlando leading by 3. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. Enzo Bryant will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Houston moving it around. Pass to Gasol. It's stolen by Jones. And here we go with the Magic fast break. There's 45 seconds left here in the second. Screen by Smith. Clock at 6. To end the drought. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
Now, I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Jones. Here's Scalabrine. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. It's a tie game here in Houston. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
23.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. On the wing, Green. Pass to Gasol. For the lead. And it's blocked by Brown. And here is Isaac. The kick out to Brown. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Magic lead by 2.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. Outside, Kobe. Orlando grabs the miss.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Bridges, no one around him. Good on the three-point shot. Bridges got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Green. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Hey, it's hard not to gush about Green. I mean, he's one of the more exciting talents to enter this league in quite some time.
And both free throws good for Green. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Now Fultz. In the corner, it's Bridges. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Banchero. Here's Brown. Isaac outside. Banchero, that's good. And now an 8-point Magic lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Didn't seem like the defense was ready for Green inside that time. He came at him with a lot of energy and was able to draw the foul.
Green.
Both free throws good from Green.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul.
First team foul. In for your Rockets.
To the paint. Here's Fultz. Back to Brown. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. They get Paul Gasol. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And so he hits both. Rockets trailed by 8. Murray right side. A beautiful reverse layup. Murray's got his second basket of the night.
He's got a well-rounded game. Murray can score from just about anywhere. And the more points he gets inside, the more space he gets outside.
Pass to Brown. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Isaac's got 7 points in the game. Green inside. That one goes. Count it.
I don't think Green knows how to slow down or back off. I mean, even with the defense right in his face, he's going right at it inside.
Now here's Fultz. Pass to Banchero. And there's the drive.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap.
Oh, man! What a finish!
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. 59 seconds left in the third. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Rockets trailed by 7. Murray scanning the floor. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. He has 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Inside, Smith. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Personal foul.
Oh, smart decision by Smith pays off there. He commits to the shot, and now he's also headed to the line.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Smith on the wing. Uncovered. And nothing but hair on that one.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's Green. There's the drive.
Green is really dangerous on the drive, and recognizing that, the defense ended up committing a foul.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Outside, Jones. Got it off in time. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Magic lead by 7. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming. The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Magic leading by 7. And here's Smith to the inside. From deep three-point range, the shot, no good. And the Rockets take it the other way. Done outside. Pass to Gasol. Then Gasol with the dunk.
And it's really smart to get Gasol moving in these pick-and-roll plays. He's not only an amazing passer, but a terrific scorer as well.
Jones, no one around him. Offline with his 3. He gets trailed by 5. Now here's Bryant. Smith with it. Back to Kobe. And finish off by Bryant.
Boy, Kobe wanted to dish out some pain with that one. He put some hurt on the rack there.
Knocks it loose. And stolen by Dunn. Smith on the wing. Outside Gasol. The drive by Bryant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Starting to find a rhythm from the line now as they try to cut into this deficit.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Magic?
Guys, they've done everything they can in this one to just dominate that backboard offensively and keeping control of the ball and then converting.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
Clock at 4. Here's Brown. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. And he makes the first.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Outside, Green. Smith outside. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one.
On defense, Isaac uses his length well. The shooter really has a tough time escaping his presence.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Boy, moving the ball with purpose there. Fultz has tremendous offensive potential, and we're seeing him put it all together now.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Bridges for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Bridges got the lead up to 10 now for Orlando.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Fultz the bounce pass. Pass to Banchero.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And finished off by Banchero.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
And there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges. And that'll be his third foul so far. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Can they get it? And the shot is long. Orlando leading by 12. Not loose. Banchero with the ball. And finished off by Banchero.
I tell you what, he's showing some real courage going to the reverse in that situation.
You know, I don't think he knows you're not supposed to do that in traffic.
Well, I tell you what, don't tell him. I mean, I want to see it again.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Magic.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a two-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Paolo Banchero.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
He takes it in. Here's Isaac.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Right side, Bryant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Markelle Fultz.
Well, that's just a heads-up play. Kobe doing a really good job drawing the foul and still getting the shot off.
And Kobe drops them both. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on.
Right, step and let your show. Yeah, let your show. Hey, let your show. Okay, roll. I'm clean in it. Okay, now I'm finna show the lean in it. In it. This grand hustle team of kings is getting rich. I lean and get lit. Lima bean 6, I take breath. The opposite of. I ride 26 and let my screen flip. Trophy watching open. Triple black phantom, nah, it ain't tilt. With Lucky Charm diamond, man, but nah, it ain't flip. Hey, bounce, okay, then I let my shoulder lean. And I bet my car talk, and I bet my motor clean. Suicide dope, brown rover, look like Pokemon. Everybody know me in the club, call it Trope, doping me. Ice crump for Boca Raton. 100 carat, having froze for an eon. Red, black, and white Chevy, now around Dion. Put them lights up in my rim, now around neon. Our cars look like Creon. No on the man though, I can show the lean. I don't know how to dance though. Let me see you bounce right and left and let you show. Hey, let you show. Yeah, just let you show. Hey, get it right. Step and let you show. Hey, let you show. Hey, just let you show. Hey, let me see you bounce right and left and let you show. Hey, let you show. Hey, let you show. Hey, get it right. Step and let you show. Yeah, just let you show. Hey, let you show. First I let my wheel spin.
take that to Berlin. After that, my girl, Chevy blue like whirlwind. Man, it's a drought on that boy, so I got that girl in. Pearl in,